Lori Vallow Daybell's extreme religious views were the center of testimony on Friday. Witnesses testified Vallow used religion to justify her actions. She's charged with murder, conspiracy to commit murder, and grand theft related to the deaths of her two kids, JJ and Tylee, and her current husband, Chad Daybell's late wife, Tammy. Morgan Romero was in the courtroom all day and tells us what the jury saw and heard.
Two people testified on Friday, speaking to Lori Vallow and Chad Daybell's far-fetched spiritual beliefs. In the main courtroom, I saw Lori Vallow as well as some of the jurors taking notes throughout testimony. Ahead of trial on Friday, we caught up with JJ Vallow's grandfather, Larry Woodcock, and asked him how he felt going into testimony on Friday. We also heard from Vallow's defense attorney.
Hopefully we have an exceptional day today. I'm looking forward to, again, being back in court, day 5. And I hope that everything is continuing to progress as it has.
What's happening today?
We've got a lot of testimony, so it'll be good.
The prosecution finished questioning Chandler Police Detective Nathan Duncan. He investigated the death of Lori's ex-husband Charles Vallow at the hands of her brother in Arizona in 2019. Duncan went over multiple texts between Charles and Lori after Charles discovered she was having an affair with Chad. He read emails and texts between Lori and Chad, as well as texts between Lori and her brother Alex Cox, before and after Cox killed Charles. Chad and Lori referred to Charles and others evil dark spirits by different names. Duncan said Charles was possibly murdered because they believed he was a possessed zombie. In a rare move, the judge allowed the state to bring up Charles's murder case, telling the jury to only consider this evidence as a reason for motive. The state also called Zulema Pastenes, Lori's friend, who ultimately married Alex Cox. Lori watched her closely, with her testimony taking practically the entire day. Zulema talked about the Preparing a People conference where Lori and Chad met, the blessing Chad gave Zulema, and Chad's rating system of people as light and dark. Zulema also corroborated Detective Duncan's testimony that Lori believed her then-husband Charles was possessed by a dark spirit and she had to rid his body of it. Lori was believable and convincing, Zulema said, and she was very charming. Zulema said she never questioned Lori because Lori claimed angels and Jesus personally visited and spoke with her, and Zulema never thought someone would lie about something so sacred. Lori also told her Tammy Daybell was possessed by a dark spirit, and Tammy died because she and Chad finally learned to cast out demons. Before Tylee and JJ died in September 2019, Zulema said Lori told her they too were possessed. Prosecutors asked how Lori and Chad thought a body had to be destroyed once a demon was cast out through prayer. She said she believed they had to verbally use water, burn, dismember, or bind the body to make sure another demon didn't enter. We know Tylee's body was physically burned, and JJ was found covered in a trash bag and duct tape. Zulema also said Chad gave Alex a blessing, telling him he was sent to Earth to be Lori's protector. Alex fully believed that, but he told Zulema in December 2019, quote, "I think I'm being their fall guy." Alex died the next day. Friday ended with the defense's cross-examination of Zulema Pastenes, but they aren't done yet. We also know trial will not happen on Monday, so we do expect it to pick back up on Tuesday.